In this video, we'll show you the highlights of our stay in the beautiful Philippines. We'll look back at our time in Manila and take you with us on our journey to Fukuoka in Japan. Along the way, we'll give you some insights into our travel and tips on how to plan your own trip, because you're watching Yes and Explore, where we travel smarter, not harder. We're leaving the Philippines after spending a wonderful month in BGC Metro Manila. During our stay, we took some time to work, sightsee, and enjoy lots of food. We got a lot of tips and feedback in our last two videos, so we need to come back here for sure. During our month stay in BGC, we saw some cool and interesting places in and around Metro Manila. We visited Rizal Park, the Natural History Museum, Intramuros, Chinatown, the Green Hills area, Resorts World, and the enormous Mall of Asia that also turned out to be a great spot to watch the sun go down. Last year, we already got to see some amazing places such as the wonderful island of Boracay with the most beautiful ocean we had ever seen and the best sunset in the Philippines. We also got to enjoy the fascinating island of Bohol with its mysterious chocolate hills, Alona Beach, and of course the tarsier monkeys. And after that, we enjoyed a stay in the Philippines' second city, Cebu. If you want to watch those videos, be sure to check out our Philippines playlist on our channel. But for now, it's time to say goodbye to the Philippines and move on to a new destination. We found a great deal with Cebu Pacific to go to Fukuoka in Japan. From there on, we'll go on an amazing road trip adventure to discover the island of Kyushu by car. We said goodbye to our BGC condo and ordered a big car to take us to the airport. We learned from our mistakes when we got here and made sure to calculate enough time to get to the airport. We arrived at some sort of side entrance at Terminal 3, and before we could go to the check-in desk, we had to show our booking confirmation for a second time. They take security very seriously there. Almost all flights departing from Manila's Ninoy Aquino Terminal 3 are with Cebu Pacific, so you really have to check for your desk number. We found our check-in desk, and like the rest of the airport, it was pretty busy. When we finally dropped off our bags, we breezed through security and decided to go to the lounge. Sadly, the lounge of our choice was already full, so we went to the Marhaba lounge instead. We got access to the lounge with our priority pass, which means that we could go in there for free. Sadly, this also meant that we only had access to a small part of the lounge. If you're traveling first or in business class with a specific airline, you get to use another part of the lounge, which seems to be much bigger. But, I don't know, it felt a little stupid. The lounge was fine enough though to sit around for a bit and to enjoy a quick lunch. Our boarding gate was at the very end of the terminal, but we made it in time, and since we booked the upfront seats, we were amongst the first ones to board. We got on board the Cebu Pacific flight and left for Japan. Food wasn't included in our ticket, so we can't show that. But after only a short 4 hours, we approached the island of Kyushu and landed in Fukuoka. As soon as you leave the airplane, there's this calm feeling that overwhelms you. You can feel it in everything that you have arrived in Japan.
Made it! We made it!
Arrival went really smoothly, and within 20 minutes we were out and about. Usually when there's public transport available, we use that to go downtown. But Fukuoka Airport is really close to the city center, so we decided on taking a taxi instead. A taxi costs around 1400 yen for a short 10-minute ride to the train station area. If you arrive in the evening and are traveling with lots of luggage, like we are, it's definitely worth it. The cars are spacious and very comfortable. Before we embark on our road trip adventure, we decided to spend one night in a hotel near the train station and near the rental car pickup. We booked the Quintessa Hotel, and like at many hotels in Japan, you have to do the check-in yourself at one of the machines. These type of hotels are a great bang for your buck, especially if you're not spending a lot of time there. We booked a room with a queen-sized bed, and for this we paid 68 euros, including breakfast. Here we are at the room, and as always we're greeted by the lovely Lawrence. As you can see immediately, the room is very compact, but since it's only for one night, we didn't mind it. There's a bathroom with a shower and a toilet. A big shout out to the Japanese toilet, by the way. This way of toileting should be a global standard. Then, around the corner, you'll find the sink, as well as a water kettle and a mini fridge. Then at the end of the room, there's the bed, which was firm but came with a soft layer on top and slept really well. If you want to have any amenities for your room, you can pick out whatever you need for free near the reception. The hotel provides free coffee and tea throughout the day except during breakfast hours, then you can only take it if you pay for the buffet. Our rate had breakfast included, and this is what it looked like. Slight note, we were there towards the end of the operating hours, so not all items were available anymore. But there was still plenty of choice. We enjoyed our breakfast, and after a good start of the day, we were ready to check out and go pick up our car. In our next video, we'll be starting our road trip. We'll learn how to drive on the left side of the road, and we'll be heading off to the town of Yufen, the Hells of Beppu, and Oita. If you want to see all of that and more, then don't forget to subscribe to us at Yes and Explore. We want to thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!